Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. Welcome everybody in the mosque, and this is our prayer and honor that we have guests from different parts of the world and from different faiths. And the mosque, as you are aware, this is a place of worship and also the place of peace. And our worship places, they are respected religiously, and Quran, the Holy Book, has commanded to respect all worship places, whether they are churches, synagogues, temples, whatsoever, because worship places always gives the message of peace and love. And here today we have interfaith dialogue on the topic, the creation of universe. Indeed, there are different points of view about the creation of universe, religiously and also scientifically. Science, what the science says, it is not necessary the religion accept it. But one thing is a fact, that religion is the first who has given the idea and the fact of the creation of the universe. Whether the religion, Judaism, Christianity or Islam. Science has given some ideas just 100 years or 200 years ago. And they are also still in research process. So here we have a scholar from Turkey. They are expert in the subject of Islam and science. Being a Muslim, they follow the religion of Islam. Being a doctorate, having a doctorate degree, they have a research in the field of science. And science and the religion, some people say they are contradict each other. But the scholars who are here, they have the opinion that Islam and science, religion and the science, they are not contradict each other. So what they have the research, you will watch and you will hear from them. But another good news that we have another scholar, the name is Nam Hee Hong. He is a young scholar and he has also researched on the topic creation of universe. He is from Universal Peace Federation, a famous NGO who has lot of contribution in establishing the peace and creation of love among different communities. And I have been in their headquarters in Korea, and I have been invited by them in different parts of the world. And fortunately they are here, and he is the son of Mr. Thomas, who is the president of the Universal Peace Federation of Hong Kong. We welcome him, and we welcome Dr. Ahmed and Dr. Turk. They are from Turkey, and they are from the Harun Yahya Foundation. And Harun Yahya Foundation is a foundation which has lot of contribution in making the bridge between the new research and scientists and Muslims and the people of the faith. So you will listen from both scholars. So I would like to begin, but this is the tradition of the Muslims. They begin their ceremonies and function with the name of God and with the recitation from the Holy Quran. So I would like to recite some portion of the Holy Quran, then I will hand over the mic to Mr. Ned. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن ربكم الله الذي خلق السماوات والأرض في 6 أيام ثم ثم استوى على العرش يدبر الأمر ما من شفيع إلا من بعد إذنه ذلكم الله ربكم فاعبدوه أفلا تذكرون صدق الله العظيم. So now I would request Mr. Ned Home, please come and give us a presentation about the universe and the creation of the universe. Please welcome him.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for this opportunity. I apologize. My father had originally wanted to come, but he is out of the country at the moment, and so he asked me to give this presentation. Today we'll be talking about the creation of the universe from the Unification Church's perspective, and when I was preparing for this presentation, I was reading our founder, Reverend Moon's autobiography, just to get a sense of interfaith dialogue. And I found that actually in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s, our Reverend Moon had begun a project creating a book called World Scripture, a comparative anthology of sacred texts. So inviting scholars from different religions to piece together their own teachings on certain topics. And so, and what they found after this project, creating this book, is that the major faiths of the world, we share 70% of our basic teachings. So we have so much in common. And so for me, that was I was very happy to hear this and very hopeful to find this. But okay, let me proceed with my presentation. This is all information from our divine principle, so the Unification Church's main theological work. The understanding creation, right? The principle explains that to understand creation, we have to first understand the cause, or God, the nature and character of God. But how do you understand God or Allah or a divine being that is invisible, that we cannot see? But just like an artist's artwork reflects that artist, his spirit or his heart, right? God's or Allah's heart can be felt and perceived when we look at creation, when we look at the world around us. So, what can we find when we look at the world around us? One thing that the Eastern religions, Taoism specifically, talks about is the yin-yang. Everybody living in Hong Kong, I'm sure you've come across this many times, but it is a harmonious interaction between the positive or masculine forces and then the negative or feminine forces of the universe. Negative not meaning bad, but just two opposing characteristics. And this can be seen in masculinity, femininity, positive, negative, subject, object, proactive or responsive, all characteristic and traits of this. And this can be found from the atomic level. You know, when we talk about science, the atoms, molecules, they're coming together because of positive and negative charges, right? Animals, people, we have male, female, man, woman, etc. And this is necessary for life to develop and live to exist. But one dual characteristic that is not noted in the Eastern tradition is what we have on the right side, the internal nature and external form. Meaning, we all have minds and bodies. Animals have instincts and bodies. You know, even a table or molecular structures, they have laws that they abide by. They follow rules and principles. And then, so everything has an innate nature and then an external form. So these are the two sets of dual characteristics that we say, since everything has it, God must, or Allah must also have this. This is a common attribute. So, what is the relationship between God or the divine being